Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Happy Labor Day to everybody out there. We're going to go ahead and do what we normally do out here and get down to these relationship things and stuff like that. But I just want to say happy Labor Day to everybody. What's up, Drea? What's up, Amar?
What's up?
Hey,
What's up?
good afternoon, everyone.
So check this out, people. Today, you know how we do it on this channel. You want to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Just come with your real stuff. You know, let's not mess around with it. I want your honest opinion. I want your honest opinion. Let's keep it real. So everybody's seen the title. And what we really, truly want to know today, is it all about sex or is it simply companionship? Okay. And like I said, we'll talk about Jenny and Submit. Jenny is like 61, Submit 32. At least when they came on the show or whatever, right? That's pretty much their like appropriate age, okay? Then you got Colt, 35. Larissa was 33. I'm not sure how old Jess or Vanessa is. But then you got Sean about the Lockup, 45 years old, but he went and picked up a girl that was locked up at 28. I know everybody in this whole world want to be loved and want to have somebody to love. But at the same time, people like to have someone to have sex with too. So that's why I just want to know, where do these people stand with you guys, right? And I start with the panel, and I'm gonna start with you, Drea. Where do Jenny and Submit start with you? You think it's companionship or just raw sex? I know when you look at it.
I can't imagine raw sex. Yeah, I can imagine. I think that probably Jenny probably had some old tricks. You know, she was probably on the block, like Jenny on the block years ago when they was really backhanding the tricks, you know? So she probably, if she took his virginity, the thing about that is if he has not had experience, then he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? So whatever she did to him was new. I don't see it. I mean, I don't see it being very compatible in a relationship, even when it comes down to if it's just the sex, because at the end of the day, he's going to realize that he can go out and be with someone younger, definitely more attractive.
Right.
And that plays a lot. I mean, that plays a lot in the game itself. I mean, it's one thing to have that good feeling, but then when you look at the person, you be like, well, dang, okay, you know, that was good, but look what I got, look what's left after it's all said and done. Yeah. So I think that's gonna run out on them for sure. I mean, I would say as a 57-year-old woman, I mean, I'm almost 60, but I don't look like her. And even like when the youngins try to holler at me, I'll be like, you know, we can be compatible there, but then after that's said and done, you know, what we gonna talk about?
Oh no, I feel you. I mean, so if I was gonna sum it up, I know it's Labor Day weekend, and most of you women don't want to answer this, you know, straight up, right?
Go ahead.
Oh, but the thing is it all about the sex with Jenny and Submit, or is it companionship? If you had to pick one or the other,
I would say companionship as a total, because she's
Well, I don't know. I mean, now, Amar,
I mean, because
companionship.
I mean, you can tell by the way like how bad he felt earlier on when she found out about everything, and that she felt like she might when she did leave. You know, he was really hurt. So it was just more. I mean, that's not just sex right there. When somebody, you know, you really feel a certain way and you feel like, oh, you let somebody down. That's not just sex. So it's the companionship. You know, they built that companionship with each other. But you just never know what type of tricks they do have. Like she could be doing all type of stuff in the bedroom that he just never had to be like, man, like yeah, she looks 102 years old, but she works. She bringing out 102 tricks in this bag that got me. So it can be both. It can be companionship. It can be sex. But you're right. When you're on the outside looking in, boy, it's tough. It's tough to say that you can see that that dynamic working like that on a sexual type level. But again,
I know.
everybody's beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I was once
True.
told.
Well, no. I can agree with that, but I guess I'm coming from the standpoint because most of these people, when they go over these, basically I call them like the offenders, somewhat, right? I'm talking about Jenny. Now, for him, he can, just roll with the punches because maybe he just want a green card. But I'm saying for her to go to a different country to find somebody, was it about her going over to find companionship, or was she going over to have a sex show?
It could be both because he's younger. So she got him a little young stud muffin, and she
Yeah.
gets her companionship. So it's probably both on her end. For him, it might just be a green card, and he has to deal with the sex and companionship.
Okay, I got you. So far on the panel right now, we would have to go with it's companionship. I'm outvoted here, right?
But only because, like I said, like he said, when he started being concerned about how she was feeling or whatever. Okay, the sex thing, the whole picture, I'm not sure whether it's totally sex. I mean, like you said, you got the green card in it. You got the fact that that she introduced him to new things. So it could be a mixture, but at this point in time, it might have started off as sex. But I mean, do y'all really think they having that much sex?
Well, no, but okay, that's the whole point. So I think people look at, I'm thinking y'all two might look at the volume of sex, but for a person that's going from no sex whatsoever to jump on a plane to go to India, a little sex is better than no sex. You feel me?
Well, yeah, because she probably was not getting any attention in the States, so she figured that she could go and wave a green card around and say, okay, look what I got for you. And then if he was a virgin, like I said, if he was a virgin, he had never had anything, then that was a plus in itself right there, regardless of how old she was. He just had never had it.
Yeah. So basically, she just shouted.
I think it has to be more to it because the Indian culture, like the men are so dominant. So most of the Indian women are submissive women. So and she's not submissive at all. She gives them all the mouth and all that. Hey, look, you need to do this and you need to get this. So it has to be more for him than it's just because he can get a submissive Indian woman, I believe, and probably have all the sex any type of way he wants to. Hey, and she just got to just do it because that's what they do in their code. Not to just
Well, no, I got you. Okay, so let's take a vote on this one. Let's go with Colt. And I'm gonna name 3 girls he's been with. That's Vanessa, Jess, and Larissa. You see what I'm saying? Now, was his just looking for companionship, or was it for some hot sex?
Well, it probably was. His is just for some good old butt. He wants some good old fashioned, just some old let me wham bam thank you ma'am and move on to the next. So it's a little like he knows he can get companionship, and I think once you know that, then you're not really locked in either way. You're like, hey, who's gonna give me that next fulfillment?
Yeah, Colt is like we said, he's a predator. Colt is a freak. Colt is an attention seeker. He obviously definitely has an illusion. I mean, and people in their own skin, I understand that, but he really has this illusion that he is, top of the line, a stud, right? I mean, but seeing the video, I'm just like, it's definitely in his head. Because I don't care.
He has a few women to show for it,
Yeah, but the women he has to show for it were trying to get a green card. They knew what he was working, or shall we say, not working with. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I think Colt is just a freak, and
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, Colt is a freak, and he's a freak. I think he's a self freak. I think that Colt probably gets off on the fact that I think he gets off on trying to get the women versus actually having sex with them. I think it's mental that he sits there because he can say that's my girl, and then play with himself and pretend that she's there, and it works better for him because then he won't be disappointed to see that she's disappointed. So it works better when he's by himself.
Okay. Well, so I get at this point. Yeah, no, you're right. He is a freak, right? Now,
I think he's
for sure, right? But
it's not the size, it's the motion in the ocean. I was told.
But there has to be a connection for the motion to start. There has to be an interest. I mean, at this point, Colt, you know how? Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. Okay, there is different kind of surgeries, right? When a woman go have her uterus removed is what? A hysterectomy, right? You have your appendix removed is the appendectomy. By the time Colt woman see what he working with, she's sending him to the doctor to get the surgery appendectomy. Okay, because he need to be self-served.
Did you just make up something? I ain't never heard of
that. Yeah, that's a new surgery. Colt has actually invented it.
Appendectomy.
Appendectomy, not hysterectomy, not appendectomy, but
that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong for sure. You know what I'm saying? But okay. So now I'm thinking it's safe enough to say this too, right? So that was about sex, or it's like a power struggle. So now I didn't say is it about companionship, a power struggle, or sex. I just gave you two choices. So if you had to pick two of the choices, was it about sex with him, or was it about companionship?
Neither. It was about a green card when it came to Colt. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, I don't think that the women were truly into Colt. I think that they were into what he could do for them, and I'm not talking sexually. I think what I've observed, because it's so easy. It's so easy for them to just leave. And even when Jess was saying, "Oh, I want to have sex with Koji. I want to have sex," I think it was just a put on. I don't know, or maybe, or in her mind too, it could be that if he's that freak or whatever, people get turned on in different ways, So maybe.
Well, sex don't only consist of like that. Like he might be an oral master. You know what I'm saying?
The girl talked about
and then in a couple of seconds, you spinning on the wall and like, girl, forget that little pinky toe he got down there. That tongue, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we were. And that's what we were saying. It has to be. It has to be that because.
That's for the ladies, though. I think it's like a combination. You never know. But it's not as, I don't think two of them think too sexual with him. Like you said, he may have other things that he's good at. But for him, I think it's all about sex for him. Like he's just trying to figure. I think the girls just know he moves on. It's also for TV. So it's about sex for him.
And then when you was talking about Jess, though, I think Jess could have been with it, not for the sex, like I got to have sex with him. She kept saying, let me secure my green card. Right, and that's basically what she was saying. I get it.
That's what she wanted to do, was secure her green card. Hey, I need to secure the green card. I don't know what else is going on, but we need to make sure this green card is secure.
And as of today, Colt is starting his OnlyFans page, starting at 5, and he showed up with like I don't know if it's whipped cream or something. Looked like he had a bra on and a pimp. Right.
Yeah. Because at this point, he may as well be somebody's love slave because.
Well, like you said, the OnlyFans are for anybody. A lot of people just, especially during this pandemic, don't have much going on. So hey, people just pay a little bit just to see something freaky. There
are all kind of fetishes. There are all kind of fetishes, and there could be a woman out there that likes that little thing, and that Colt I mean, his actions alone, because Cole probably doing a whole lot of different stuff. I'm trying to tell you guys, Cole probably got a room with all kind of toys and
you
and
talking
I
about
wouldn't be surprised if he be on somebody's leash.
50 Shades of Grey, huh?
50 Shades of Grey. I can picture Cole as a slave, somebody's dominatrix. He probably looking for a goddess.
Well, now you know what I mean. I got to agree with that. I mean, because the guy, he is something special. He's a super freak. You know, I mean, when I seen him in that pamper and like the bra, he reminded me of George Clinton back in the day when he was on the stage with that pamper on.
But it's a whole nother story. I'm telling you, I bet you Coke is in. He really wants a dominant person, and that's probably why he's picking up on these women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cole wants to be a slave. So any dominatrix out there probably can get Coke in a second because think about most people that's in there. He knows that he's lacking, so therefore he has to just try to make do or of what he can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, what he can do, what he can't
He
do.
got to find other ways. Basically,
Yeah, it's like because it's different fetishes. But if you said he came out in a pamper,
so in short, you're saying that even though Coke got the small man disease and he can't satisfy the woman, he can satisfy her other fetishes. Like some people need somebody to beat or kick and do all this stuff, and that's where he come along. He don't mind being that punching bag, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he's in like a sex cult.
And he got the right name, Coke, because no, seriously, I'm trying to tell you, he could be on Maury, he could be on anybody, because he is definitely not the holder.
Right? No, I got you. Okay, then we can go on to this last person we'll talk about, and then we'll open up the lines in a few minutes. But Sean from Love After Lockup and Destiny, he's 45, she's 28, and pretty much everybody know her story. He thought, well, it's a little hottie, but he has an ex girlfriend, I guess, because he never married her. Have 6 kids, right? So not really doing nothing for that, but he found the need to go rescue this person. Do you think he rescued her from prison for companionship or sex?
I'll tell you one thing about prison people. Prison people, while they're in prison, are some of the most loyal people that you'll find. You're going to get a letter every day, like 3 or 4 times a day. You're like, how are letters coming 3 or 4 times a day? They love you. They're going to be there when you get out. Don't worry. So I think it starts off that you get somebody who is just totally full-fledged into you, and then you learn who they are once they get out. But I'm sure it started off as he knew he had somebody that's going to, like, that just promised themselves to him.
Okay, now, do you think they're going to be as loyal once they get out? Now, I know when I'm locked in a box and can't go nowhere, I don't have no choice but to respond back, because if I write you, you might write me back, and when they say mail call, I'm hoping to receive something.
I didn't get any of that.
But are they as loyal once they get out of jail? Look at Destiny, right? When she come out, first thing she's looking for is another female to get with. Not him. She's looking for another female. So
she's coming from being around a lot of females. That's what she's been knowing for the last.
Now, this is the tricky part with him. That I don't understand. Like, since she's been out, he haven't really made a lot of sexual advances to her. So I can't really say if he's looking for a sex partner or just companionship.
He's looking for companionship. Because like I said, you're going to get that from somebody in jail. She showed him her companionship status when she was in jail. I'm telling you, I'm sure they talked every day, 4 or 5 times a day, as much as they can. And she was totally there. But it's one of those things. For him, it's companionship. For her, she's just happy to be out.
No, I got it.
I think that for people to go to that depth to find someone, I think they got a problem within themselves. I think some people like to be needed. And I believe that's why a lot of these people get into these relationships, so that person can depend on them. You know, and maybe it made him feel important, or maybe he had self-worth to be needed. But he got 6 children that need him. So
Right.
he should have been more concerned about their needs instead of trying to supply somebody else's. This chick is definitely not in it for him. She'll run all over him. And obviously, she could probably beat him down because he don't look like. I mean, I'm serious all the way around. It's like she's the man in this relationship,
Right.
So it might have been like for sex. It might have been, and shoot, he might have a fetish too. He might know that he might have realized that she was into girls. So, and it might have been something, because if you think about the baby's mom, she's kind of plain and kind of laid back. You know what I'm saying? So now he's got this wild child. So it's like 2 different things. I think that he still cares about the other woman because she's a ride or die. She's always been there. But then now he has this other type of excitement. Oh, this mystery girl that I'm talking to in jail, from jail.
No, I feel you.
Again, it's a lot of mental stuff going on with all of these couples.
I get it. I mean, because he looked a little disturbed to me.
He is disturbed.
I mean, because I figure you got the wife, you got the kid. Well, not the wife, but the mother of the kids. You know what I'm saying? And then you talk to her, but like maybe it's what you're saying. That's the part she was lacking, like the wild child effect. That's what Destiny's giving them, but now she's giving them too much of the wild child.
Yeah, I mean, they can have. You can do. You ain't much to get pregnant. She could just lay there and get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So he probably figured this, and I'm telling you, I guarantee you, he knew that this woman has been with other women. I'm sure he knew it.
You are, as a man, you always hoping that the woman to definitely go on through and agree with one of those threesomes. I'm definitely not gonna lie with that. You like, so I mean, if you want her here, I mean, I guess I can go ahead and oblige, saying some of these things, but some of that thing, and like you said, he's so passive. She's the dominator of the relationship, so it's like she's gonna do whatever she wants to anyway.
Yeah, I mean, for sure she's dominating. So we'll go ahead and open it up and take some calls. What y'all think?
Yeah, I want to hear everybody's
open it up.
Oh, who we got here? Oh, look at here. We got Jerry.
Hello.
Talk to us, man.
Well, what gets me is everybody should realize when they're going after these convicts that they're going to be on their best behavior, because you notice the day they get out, they read the riot act to whoever they're with. This is what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm not going to do, and I'm, it's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, they get the script flipped on them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
They're not in jail for anything. They are in jail for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But when they come out, though, you're right. They read them the riot act real fast, and they adamant about it. You will be doing this. And you will be giving me this $3,500 credit card. And you will be doing this. You go find me a better place to stay. They are really aggressive. But for some people, that's what they like. Do you like that, Jerry?
I don't think they really like that. I think they get fooled. Because I mean, they look like a deer in the headlights when they read the riot act. You're like, what? You look like a deer in the headlights.
No, I agree with you. That's basically what it looked like.
But I agree that they're in there for a reason. I mean, they're it's not like they're older boys and choir girls.
Oh, right. No, I feel you.
Like it's kind of like when you get a clearance item, you're getting what you're paying for. That thing's been on the shelf. It's been on the shelf for a while for some reason, and now you come through and wonder why whatever it is may not taste as good and may not work as good. Well, you went with the clearance item, buddy. So,
and another thing about that clearance item, it comes with no refund. No refund. Okay, that's
no refund. Hey, first time buy,
like warranty.
Yeah, exactly. That thing is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, is clearance. I swear. Yeah, clearance. But even with Cold T, he got to do tricks and stuff, because even on the clearance aisle, he probably wouldn't even get picked.
Oh wow.
Well, you know what someone told him? They said, "Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids."
Yeah.
and he's a big kid, and I guarantee
Yep.
he got lots of tricks. I'm telling you guys, I promise you, at the end of the day, Colt is somebody's slave, sex slave.
Well, yeah. I mean, like
Mm.
Jess, Larissa.
Well, I'm saying, like,
Vanessa.
you're putting it in existence. It's now going out in the world now. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all got to remember too, you got to think about this. Most of the times, the guys that's into dominatrix, it's not a sexual thing. It's almost, remember, you know how they say the R word is not about sex, it's about power.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Yeah.
same thing. It's like some guys want to, relinquish their power, and that's the way that they do it. They could be a CEO all day telling people what to do, and at night they want to wear chains around their neck and somebody dragging them and telling them what to do, because they so used to having it, the other way, that they're looking for that something different to get them off. And like I said, these fetishes and stuff that's out here, he's a predator, and he goes after these girls because he's dangling something in their face, like, okay, I can get you this. And even like, I can guarantee you, like with the Vanessa, the girl, she probably telling him what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't see him as a man with balls.
But see, but that's twofold. Like the CEO who runs the company and want to relinquish, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I don't need to be beat or anything, but that's kind of a turn on. Like if a woman kind of takes control, you know what I'm saying, and be like, come here, grab me, and
Right.
throw something like a titty, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I mean, not with a belt though, right?
No, yeah, I don't need to be spanking, nor do I need my testicles stomped on. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of things that I'm okay.
But you okay? You were okay with her saying, baby, bring it on over here. I need it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Colt reminds me of. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Well, Colt reminds me of Fat Bastard. I got the sexy booty, yeah, you want my titties.
No, he really do though. He really do. He really think he's sexy too. He really think he's sexy.
Well, see,
Yeah, he really does.
When you have the women though, like when you have women giving you attention, you're always gonna feel that way. And whether he's dangling something or have a green card to offer, he definitely has some women that are ready to give him some tension at any time of the notice. And he's not scared to let it all hang out there. I'll tell you that.
I get it. I mean, I get it. It's like when you see a sucker going wild that got a green card potential and you looking for a green card, that's the person you target. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you get all these girls from overseas and the ones who here and they about ready to expire, blowing up his DM right now. Hey, pick me. Mm-hmm. I mean, I like a man with a short package. You see what I'm saying? They'll tell him anything.
No, they like a man that's gonna just do anything, and they ain't got to worry about it. At this point, they ain't got to worry about having sex with him. You know what I'm saying? That's one chore. That's one chore off the list. But he gonna have a honey-do list for sure.
And it's also a lot of people right now, just on anybody. We can all say it. Everybody wants a 15 minutes of fame too. Whatever. If they feel like they can connect to him, and he's kind of on TV, whatever. Like, yeah, pick me because hopefully I can get my only fans popping, and then now. That's true.
Yeah. That's true. Hey, Jerry, anything else? I got a list of people down here.
Oh, that's okay.
Hey, thanks for calling, my brother.
Hi, Jerry.
Right, have a good one.
All right, let me go. Let's see. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sarah?
Hey, how are you?
Sarah.
I see you excited today.
I am. This is an exciting topic.
Yeah.
And okay, so start with Colt. It's definitely a sexual thing because, Duran, everyone said it's, he, what was, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting my words, that he needs to be dominated, basically. And he thinks about, like, I almost think it's a little bit mental because he, building it up in his mind might do something for him. But yeah, I don't know how these attractive women go after, get after him and are satisfied by him. The overweight lover or whatever. And he's being used basically, but he's getting what he wants by being dominated.
Right.
Hey, sir, let me ask you this. Can he truly be used if he's telling them to use him? I guess if that makes sense. I guess you could be.
Yeah.
I tell you to beat me and you beat me. I'm still getting beat, I guess. Okay, never mind. I scratch that.
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Can you get used if you're available to be used? Actually, like Sarah said, it's a give situation. They want what they want. He wants that fetish, to be satisfied. So it's a win-win situation for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a good business deal. So neither
It
side,
is exactly. It's
neither
exactly
side
that.
is really getting used because they both getting what they want. It's like a compromise.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like a deal.
Well, they're both sides are getting used, but they're getting used to get what they both want. So
Right.
you are getting used. They're getting. I'm using you to my sexual fantasy. You're using me for a green card or for me to feel like whatever the chubby chaser or whatever I like out of you. You know what I'm saying? And we're both going to use each other, and then we'll see what happens when all this when the smoke clears. I guess
Okay, so let me ask you this. So are we all in consensus that we all happy for them then if they both getting what they want? Are we all happy for them?
I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't happy for none of it because I'm shaking my head. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen so much nonsense in my life. And honestly, with all of them, I can't be happy for anybody that's not in a real healthy relationship, and especially when you're trying to portray that that's what you really want. No, it's not. And I haven't seen a relationship on any of them shows that I would want to be in.
Well, no, me neither. I mean, no.
I'm gonna say this. I can't believe any of these relationships could be healthy because you just can't be on camera and just act the way normally that you should be acting with your partner. Like,
right.
let's just say I wanted to start sucking your toes. Maybe you may or may not do. It's just certain things on camera you're just not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my mom to know that I like to suck toes after. Right. So it's we kind of get like a fictitious kind of acting of these people, but yet they really are real people. So they really are kind of going through the real motions. But on the show, I'm not sure if we ever get the real them or the people that they really are. Tell you the truth.
I get you.
I think we're getting the real Colt though. I think we're getting the real Colt. Colt is a freak. I'm telling you guys, I put everything on it. He's a sex slave. Yeah. He is that person. He is who he is. Everybody else might want to be on TV. Yeah, Colt might want to be on TV, but only his thing is. I think it's more so for him to get other people to fulfill his fantasies more so than publicity or money. I'm serious in his mind, because if you know anything about dominatrix and these people, these guys, they just like money. It doesn't mean anything to them. It doesn't mean nothing to them. They just want that satisfaction.
Well,
that's most men, but
Yeah, but I'll say this though. You're right. I guess Cody is truly who he is, and I'm starting to learn a lot about Amar because I didn't know about the toe fetish. I didn't know he liked sucking toes. I had no idea.
Never been a toe sucker myself.
Right?
But just say, hey,
I'm
what's
like,
good
stay
for
away
the
from my toes.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, anything else? I'm going to bring in some more callers. Are you?
Okay. Real quick. Who is it? Destiny and Sean. I think for Sean, it's a bit both. It was mental, and then now it's sexual. Partly, it was a thing where it's like, oh, if I'm loyal to her now, she'll be loyal to me when I get out, when she gets out, and just things like that, and he may have that, as you say, Perry, Captain Save a Hope, but garden tool.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he is.
Yeah. So yeah,
Some people like that though. Some people like to save people though. Like they see like hurt people or seeing like somebody I can fix or feel like I can just kind of grab out of the crash heap or the pile, the metal heap there and kind of put them back together and stuff and then hope for the best. But like you say, getting people out of jail trying to fix them, that's a tough goal. Like you can fix people out of bad relationships, but you're catching people that this jail is a whole nother, that's their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
But she
Yeah, no, I got
probably
Go ahead.
acts
But
out.
the bottom line is, in a lot of these situations, it's the hunter being captured by the game.
Well, yeah, that's about true.
Could be.
Yeah, I was thinking that actually. Yeah, it's true.
Mhm.
So
All right, Sarah. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring somebody else. Thanks for calling,
Okay.
and we'll see you Friday night or next Sunday.
Okay.
Or something around there.
exactly.
Okay.
I'll see you
Okay,
then.
you take
All
care.
right.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey y'all,
What's up, Chelsea?
just doing homework, keeping up with my studies and whatnot.
Oh,
You're not doing homework. You watching this show. Stop playing. That's why you're out here.
I'm doing homework right now. I got the show on this side, the reading on this
I know
side.
that's right.
Oh, you multitasking. You multitasking.
I'm multitasking. Anyways, it seems to me that everybody on the show, regardless of what show it is, if they were really looking for companionship, why would they go above, like go the extra mile, you know? Like if you were really looking for a companion, you don't have to look that far. They're looking for Sean, it's that, ooh, I've had sex with a prisoner. For Cole, it's, ooh, I had sex with a Brazilian girl. And for Jenny, ooh, I had sex with a younger Indian man in his parents' house and broke up a marriage. They all have some ulterior motive to the relationship that they have with the other person. It's not about, oh, I'm looking for a companion. Because if they're looking for a companion, Cole lives in Las Vegas. There are plenty of ugly people who want the itty bitty PP in Las Vegas. He did not have to go far. Jenny's damn near at the end of death. She didn't have to look far either. She could have just went to the nearest nursing home, found herself a man, and been happy. And Sean was with his ex-girlfriend for 20 years on and off. I don't understand why he went to go to the nearest penitentiary and said, I'll take it. Like, no. There's an ulterior motive for all of them. They all want the clout of saying, oh, I had sex with this kind of person. Like, what do you have on me? They're sneaky, and I don't like that. Especially Jenny. You knew this man was married. You were in his parents' house. Oh, kiki, like, oh my gosh, thank you for being so homely, and they would fuck their son at midnight. What kind of nonsense is that? That is messed up.
No, I got you. Maybe Sean had a bad case of boredom. You know what I'm saying? He was just bored and had to try something. You know, he wanted to go skydiving or something. You know what I'm saying? For the first time or something.
Yep. Sean needs to worry about taking care of his kids and not trying to take care of Destiny, because Destiny is running up his check more than his own kids. You have 6 kids and you haven't even spent near half as much on them as you did on Destiny. Destiny is ruining his credit and he don't even know.
Oh, he know. He just can't do that. He know when it's coming across the line and he's getting the bill he can't pay.
True.
He'll have a GoFundMe out there in about 2 months.
He was upset that his daughter asked him for a $40 but will let Destiny spend $1,000 at Victoria's Secret. Make it make sense.
Right.
He wants the ability to say, yeah, I had sex with a young girl and she was a prisoner. That's nothing to be proud of. That's nothing to be proud of. All of these people who are in these relationships are trying to claim something, but it's nothing to be proud of, especially Jenny and Sean. Like, Jenny, you ruined a marriage. Yes,
You know, Jenny, she's proud. She got him a little young stud. You know,
that's what I'm saying. But
like you said, she's not too far off from falling off the map there herself. So she just got to get her something and then roll with it. And she's on the come. When you move to India, you already know that you're taking charge and doing the whole thing. She's
a white American woman, because if this was an Indian woman and they did this to some, she would have died. They would have banished her, sent her away. And so, you know, she should count her blessings, because had this been anywhere else, or was she a different race, oh Lord, Sumit's family, the wife's family would have just went crazy on her. And then she wanted to ask, oh, they broke into the house. Girl, you knew what was going to happen. You should have known what was going to happen. You ruined a marriage of, yes, Sumit may have not been happy, but it was not her place to decide, oh, I'm going to ruin this marriage. He should have, if he knew he didn't like the woman, he should have been divorced her. Why did he stay with her that long if he wanted to be with Jenny so bad?
No, it's like a crime or something over in India. Like you just can't. Like they just couldn't get a divorce. It's not like over in America. Like once you get married in India, you got to go through like protocols to get divorced.
Okay, well, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, they're saying that she was over there in 2013 or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when she took his virginity, he was not married.
Yeah, I'm not
correct?
sure.
That's not what I was. That's not how I said it.
I don't think he was married at the time. I think what ended up happening is that when his parents found out about it, and then she came back or whatever, then I guess they was trying to go ahead and get him hooked up, or it happens after that. I think he got married after.
That's what I'm saying. So technically, when she first went after him, he was not married.
Right. I don't think so.
I think he was in the process of about to get married because arranged marriages, yeah. They do take time. Like they don't. Sometimes, yes, they will just throw someone on you and say you have to marry this person, but a lot of the times it's like a childhood friend or like a family friend's daughter or son, and then they slowly build you into it. So and
then the goats and the chickens have already been exchanged. So once that takes place, you got to go through with it. No, for real, they exchanged goats and chickens earlier on. See, we can't go back. We've eaten them goats and chickens now, so it's kind of like a wash at that point. You got to go ahead and go along with the marriage, and you can't cancel it though. Like I'm telling you, that's why to me, this couldn't get out of the marriage. You just can't get out of it when you want it. It's protocol.
So when they supplied those 12 chickens, 5 goats, and they said paid in full, there's no way you can return.
Hey, it's like the clearance rack.
What? No, all sales are final.
You break, you buy. You break, you buy.
Hey, Chelsea, anything else? I'm gonna bring in some more callers.
Last words is Colt needs to go. Jenny needs to just be honest about what she is, a homewrecker. And Sean, take care of your kids. Because if your baby mama don't want to do it, I will file a child support request on her behalf because the money is not coming to her. And Sean is about $50,000 away from ruining his whole life. So
get it together.
I got you. And Chelsea, check this out. If I know you're doing homework and stuff and you're doing the right thing. So if you ever feel tired and sleepy, just stand up and maybe take a look at Coach's picture. And wake you back up.
It woke me right up. I said, yep, that's my cue to get off the internet for the day.
A good one, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye. Look at here.
Hi,
her mic's always off. She's come on 2 times and her mic's been off when I've been on.
Put your mic on.
Hey, you got mute.
Your mic's off.
Andrea.
How's that?
Hey, there you go.
Girl.
You figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out. Y'all got me laughing. There's two things I want to say. Colt made a statement, what was it, this week. He made a statement this week that he loves the drama. That's why he go and get women that are far from a foreign land. He loves the drama. He do not like to date American women because they don't bring him the drama. He said he was addicted to the drama. He also said that Vanessa is very jealous and he don't know how he's going to be in that relationship. Now, Destiny, Sean thought that he was getting somebody that he could control. Destiny in prison, she's going to come out. She's going to be all his. He did not know that he was going to get a wildfire. He did not know that until she came. Not only that, she had sex before she got out, and she also did drugs before she got out. So whatever happens to Sean, he deserved every bit of it. Every bit. He's a piss poor daddy. He deserved. I hope she just tear him up. He deserved everything.
Well, he got what he deserved then.
Okay, but
I'll say this. I don't agree with you that he's going overseas because he doesn't want women with drama. Because every American woman got drama.
He
It's
said
not
that.
hard to find an American woman that
he
gonna
said
give you some
that.
drama now.
He said he's not attractive. He said he's not attracted to American woman. He said
Okay.
he is addicted. He said he's addicted to the drama.
Oh, I got it.
Addicted.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that he's got some kind of addiction because there's no dick showing. Okay.
Hey, he may be a grower, not a shower. Come on now.
No,
We don't
no,
know.
but Andrea said it wasn't, he done worked it overtime and it wasn't growing. But
And
Andrea,
that-
you asked the question whether his thing was a misdemeanor or a felony. It's both. It's a felony because he fails to produce, and it's a misdemeanor because he is missing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, Larissa said,
Leave my
Larissa
boy
said,
alone now. Y'all hard on him.
Larissa said that Cody was freaky, that he liked to do it all the time. He was freaky. He liked to do freaky stuff. Now she said that.
Right.
They do have a lot of toys that do simulate penises that go from small to large. So I mean, hey, we never know. He may not be getting it, but he may go to the store and get him a toy that fulfills what he's lacking.
Okay. For what I saw, he got the wrong product.
Hey, a differentiate change of grade. He might have not a toolbox, a whole room that slides open. You step up in that thing and don't worry, you're gonna walk out there barely walking. Like,
hey, for what I saw, he got the wrong product, honey. He need to get his money back.
Well, honey, he probably doing strap-ons and everything. I'm telling you, he's a freak. I'm telling y'all, Colt is a freak.
She said he was a freak. She said he was a
He's
freak.
doing all kind of tricks, honey. He probably put everything up there because we know he has to do other things.
And he said he like Brazilian women because they hot. They hot.
Oh yeah, well yeah, he liked that.
And they down with a lot. Yeah.
I'm kidding. Brazilian women are pretty hot, so I'm with him.
That's what they know
So what you're getting somebody who's very sexy, very attractive, and then they're willing to deal with your shortcomings. Hey, like you said, it's kind of you're looking for that win-win situation as well.
Right. And ready to freak.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
really
you know
make
what?
it out to be
Ain't no telling what a coat got in his closet. I bet he kind of strap-ons, whips.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I bet ain't no telling what he got in that closet.
Of step to it.
Y'all being too hard on him.
No, so another thing, Andrea, I said if you notice, he's really, really meek and mild. They can be yelling at him and he's really quiet. You know why? Because you know what? You know how they say when if a man's not being a man, you can't raise your voice. As a matter of fact, you don't have the what's the word? The merchandise to raise your voice. In Coach, in his position, as a matter of fact, he don't even need to talk. He need to write it down and pass a note.
Yeah, but you know something. He's sneaky. He's real sneaky.
He's calculated. He's a calculated person. He understands everything that he's doing.
Okay, but you know what? You can always tell when he's gonna do some shit. He gave his glasses on, and this is what he'll do. Put the glasses on. Put the glasses on. He'll go like this.
There it goes. That's his tail. That's his tail right there, the touching of the glasses.
No, I feel you. But Andre, anything?
Well, I mean, like I said, Coach one of those ones. He's always going to have people. It's just that way.
Yeah. If he got a removable tongue, yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good time.
Hey,
all right, Dre, have a good one.
All right.
Oops. Okay, we try to get it back. Hey there, Danielle. Hey. Hello? I'm not sure if she can hear us or not.
Andrea,
okay, she got her stunner shades on. Let's go.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's
Look,
going on?
y'all. I'm having a bad idea. Yeah, I'm having a bad idea. Oh, please, these my Stevie Wonder shades. I got these straight from the optometrist.
Oh, yeah?
Look, Chi-Town always banging. Look, I want to say this. Now, Coach, I didn't see the video, but Andrea's description was so realistic that I could see it in my head. And I want to say this. When it comes to women toys, some of the most popular things are tiny. So I'm just saying. I'm not dissing everything tiny. But Coach and that Vienna sausage, there's no way in the world that I'm believing he's giving it to him good down there. But what I will say is they are both using each other because they get to, okay, Jessica, first of all, she has a work visa. She's in Chicago, so she can meet men. You know, when she was with Coach, she took them downtown. She could meet men and get them to be her sponsor if that's just all she was looking for. Larissa, you definitely looking for a sponsor. And so they were using each other. She was looking for a sponsor. He was looking for something he couldn't get in the States, which I don't understand because you live by the Bunny Ranch and all this other stuff. I mean, I don't understand that. So they all using each other. It was something else. Y'all said so many things that I wanted to address. But I was just back here laughing and listening. It was something else you all said.
Do you think if he would be in the dominatrix? Do you think Colt would be in the dominatrix?
Oh, you were saying that you think that. That's what I was just. I don't think that's what he'd be a real jerk. I know people who seem passive just like him and seem like they're so quiet and they wouldn't. But I remember when him and Larissa were on, and there were times when he would literally be antagonizing her, and you could tell, and throwing things at her, and you know, everything, just like even with his mom, everything was a quick, we're gonna get you deported. But she's still here now. So I think with him, he wants power. I don't think he wants to be powered. Like
I'll say this, Colt
has
never came across to me as a punk or anybody that can be pushed over. Maybe that's what he wants.
Nope.
But he doesn't come across as like demeanor as a pushover. Like he's always calculated when he talks. He holds himself strong. Like he's always giving his opinion and how he feels. He's not like ever reserved or anything.
No, I agree.
Yeah, and then I never looked at him that way. I always thought he seemed kind of, like you said, peeping Tom-ish, kind of, you know, taking pictures of you and then going home and having fun. He seemed like that kind of guy to me. He seemed like a perv, but I never thought he was like, I'm just going to let them push all over me. I even believe with Larissa that the only reason he called the police, because that was once again power. Because now I have a control over your visa that I got you. That's all power to me. So like he really comes across, him and his mother, like control freaks. Like
I'm with
them.
Hey, anything? I'm gonna try to clear this room.
But everybody, I love you guys.
Hey,
yeah, I just want to come in and say that and say hello to everybody.
Hey, you got it. Enjoy your Labor Day. Okay, what we got? Let me see. Oh, what's up, Jamal?
Hey guys.
Hey Jamal. What happened?
Oh, hold up. I don't know. Did he? I don't know. Jamal, where you at?
Come back, Jamal.
D Brook, what's up?
What's going on?
Oh, he coming back. We gotta give him a second. Oh, you can go here back. D Brook. We're gonna try to finish.
Oh, Jamal there. Hey, Jamal. There you go.
We got 7 minutes.
All right, go
ahead, Jamal.
Okay, so for me with Colt, I really think it's partially for sex, but partially for economics. Here's the reason why. Colt getting these women is keeping him and Debbie employed. So he doesn't without 90-Day Fiance, he doesn't have a job. And then that's 2 checks that they lose, and one for him, one for Debbie, because we know Debbie under contract too, so she's so integral. So yeah, he's doing this to get to keep that money coming in as long as he can. That's why he's going for these internationals. Like to be on 90 Day, it has to be international. So I'm not mad at him about that. Now, I think for Love After Lockup, Sean's going through a midlife crisis. He does not want to grow up. He wants to stay young. Because how are you going to marry a chick from prison but not marry the mother of your children who has 6 of them by you?
Well,
he does not like relationship. He doesn't like responsibility. So he figured he can get a chick that's young out of prison and kind of control her a little bit. And he's like, oh, she just out of prison. She gonna be grateful to me. She gonna do whatever I need. I'm gonna pay for maybe some strip mall clothes for her. So and keep her quiet. Nah, but Disney's not going for that. She has a plan for herself, and that's to get this money. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Go ahead,
Well, I think that she was probably just as demanding with him while she was in prison. I don't see how he thought in any way he would be able to control her.
I think he just figured that she would be so grateful to him about taking care of her that she would slowly come to his ways, but she's not having it though.
Okay.
It's like a dog when they say don't bite the hand you feeds him. So he feel like if he's feeding her, she won't bite his hand, but she's taking that thing off.
Okay.
Like,
I mean the whole
thing. She just whipped everything off. What's up, D-Brook? You got anything on your chest today?
Drea took the words out of my mouth when you first came on. That joke been around. I was going to use that to add not appendectomy, but yeah, that one. Yeah, that's back in the day jokes right there.
Now,
but anyway,
I'm about 60, but I just don't look like Jenny.
No, it's all good though.
But no, what was I saying? Each couple in each relationship is different. You look at Jenny, she there for companionship. Whatchamacallit? Come on now. 8507 Queens Boulevard. Submit needs to go on some Come to America and just do the damn thing. Because she doesn't have anything to offer other than what she already gave. She turned him out. That's the only reason why he there.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not getting into it. They using each other.
It didn't take much. And in most cases, most of them sort of are using each other. You know what I'm saying? And most of these cases, in my opinion, because you trying to bring somebody from overseas, more than likely they just want a green card. You want something that you couldn't get around the corner. You see what I'm saying? It's like a trade-off in most cases. That's what I think. What's up?
Can we really say Colt is being used when none of the women have gotten a green card? It seemed like Colt's the one. It seemed like Colt's the one winning. He getting the sex. He ain't getting a green card. He coming up with different revenue streams. So I don't see how Colt's being used in this situation because no one has a green card. Just curious.
But they don't realize that they're not going to get it. He's using it to get them. At the end, I see what you're saying. At the end of the day, they don't make it that far, but that's what he's using to get them. So, we're
watching this show as it unfolds. They don't know that it's going to happen. We're watching it like, ain't about to get that green card. Like,
dangling over the head. Here it is. Here it is.
He does that.
And then here comes 90 days later. We at the 89th day, and sorry, I don't think.
It's no, you got to go.
Right.
Cousin over herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's true though. I'm saying like, but the reason why he can't go all the way with it, because like you said, once he's locked in, he's locked in. He don't have that power for the next girl, so he had to keep that power as long as he can.
I mean, think about it, Jamal. Larissa's she's still in the States.
Right. But she didn't glom on the Eric for that one. So
no, but all I'm saying is she got what she wanted, and plus she don't have to deal with his lack of ability.
That's the one. She got something going on with the lawyer.
She does.
She definitely got nothing going on with Eric. She definitely got nothing going on with Eric. Okay.
I'm with a Blobby on that.
Yeah.
There's no reason why she should still be in the country. Unless there's some behind the scenes with the lawyer, and the lawyer got some people working. Yeah,
right.
It's a whole thing behind the scenes. I'm with you 100% on that.
All right, people, we'll check it out. We at that time, but I want to thank
one thing. I got one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
One thing on Sean. I'm so glad Destiny punched me in the face.
Ooh, she tagged him, didn't she?
So glad.
See, he trying to make my blood pressure go so we can go 5
now.
more minutes talking about that. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, she told me
That
that
was terrible. But he deserved it though. I mean, well, for how he do his kids, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And you know, I mean, you can't be, you know, throwing the cake away and just eating the icing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he basically wanted. So, you know, what goes around comes around. But I just want to tell everybody, thanks for all the super chats. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. And we'll do this again next Sunday. And what else can we say, people? Anything else y'all want to give a shout out? We about ready to wrap it up.
Peace out, everybody. Enjoy their Labor Day. Get some barbecue in your system.
Happy Labor Day.
All right. Hey, thanks, everybody. Really appreciate it. See you guys next week.
All right. Bye, guys.